Innovative.
My name is Taylor Lindsay. I am the owner and operator of the Plant Plug here in Los Angeles and South Central, specifically from Long Beach to Gardena to Hawthorne to San Pedro and back up to Inglewood. That's the furthest west side I want to go to. So I have my own podcast. If you guys didn't realize already, we're in the third season, y'all. We made it. Third season. I'm still alive. All right, God bless. But I want to introduce everybody to one of my favorite former managers. That's how we knew each other. I used to work under him. Actually, it was one of the best and healthiest job environments I actually had, believe it or not. I want to introduce everybody to LA Waiver himself, Martin. Can I say your last name?
Go ahead.
Ramirez?
Yeah.
All right, that's his government name, y'all, the LA Waiver.
Remember.
But let everybody know where they can find you real quick so they don't get the name wrong.
Definitely. You can find me at _Marty2Fly_ and also at _LA Waivers_ as well on Instagram.
Well, thank you. What else you got going on? I feel like you have everybody in here has 5 jobs, so don't be afraid.
Oh my God, man. I feel like you have to have more than 5 jobs to survive out here. You know, you have to have all types of different hustles to even keep up.
Yeah,
you know,
keep up, yeah.
You know, going out for me, it's in the past now. Trying to be out. The only time I go out if it's for business. You know?
Okay.
Outside of that, I'm not out because I can't afford it.
Business
I really
and
can't afford
family.
it
And family is business. Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, a different type of business. Okay, so... Okay, real quick, just back up how we know each other. So you and I used to work at Planet Fitness together.
Yes, definitely.
You had the luxury of being the manager, and you had the luxury of kind of monitoring me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I really appreciate it because you guys let me do my thing in there.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I got to be part salesperson, part bouncer. I got to be a goofball. You used to let me go in the. You know, you didn't trip when I was in the bathroom for 30 minutes trading Bitcoin. You know, when I was on, remember when I was on my stock tip? I was on my, where's Taylor? Oh, she's probably trading stocks right now.
Yeah.
I did pretty well with that. I'm not going to lie. I did pretty well. I let it go because it was very stressful and very lonely.
Right.
I didn't get into anything I do to be by myself like that. But also, we both had this ambition to start our own brands. You had your brand. When did you start your brand?
I started my brand about three years ago.
Right.
3 years ago.
So 2019. Yeah, that's when I started mine. And your hair was your waves were always on fleek. Let me just tell you that. So it was just like the next indicated step, right?
Yeah, you know, it was like I said. You know, my motto is stay wavy. It's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. You know, so this is something I've been doing for a long time since I've been a teenager. You know, it started when I was a teenager and just having waves, and you know, it just became the look. You know, it just became me. You know, my hair naturally just became that way, and I just kept it up. You know, I never really had interest into doing any other type of other hairstyle.
Wait, did you have a do-rag on the car before you came in the building?
Of course I had a do-rag.
Come on, we need to reveal the full dream. Let the camera see.
Yeah.
Can they see real well? You can take the monitor off, just like.
You can see. You know,
just.
We out here. You know? Coming correct, you know.
Spinning.
Coming correct, you know. Just a little something. So
you bring a tsunami in here. We don't have flooding insurance. You can't bring that in this building.
I wasn't trying to flood anything. You know, I was just coming to just show a little bit. You know,
little bit, the modesty,
a
little bit. But yeah, I just want to say I'm really proud of you, and thank you for not stifling me or any of our colleagues at the time for what we wanted to do. We were all just trying to get out of there, you know, and also get to what we wanted to get to.
That's always been my thing, you know. I've always been a dreamer, so to say, you know.
Right.
I know nobody wants to just work a 9-to-5 forever. Who wants to do that?
It's to fund our other projects.
Yeah, you know, so.
It's to fund our other projects,
it's
for sure.
supposed to be the stepping stone. You're supposed to learn within your journey of what you're doing. You know, anything you're doing, you're supposed to have some type of learning experience through whatever it is. You know? And you're supposed to package it up in your package and move it forward to whatever you're trying to do, you know. So I'm definitely, like I said, likewise proud of you as well, because we both went out and we did it. You know, like for me, COVID was a blessing in disguise. You know, like it all depends on what you did with your time. You know, And you know, it's more for that. You know, I ended up, you know, I don't know if you know, but I had a stroke as well. You know, so me having a stroke, it made me sit down. It made me sit down and think. It made me really put things in perspective. Put what's important, what's not important.
Right.
You know, what do you value, what do you don't value?
You're a young man, though.
I'm young.
Come on.
And, you know, I've always been healthy. We worked at a gym.
Right,
you know
we did. We got some stories.
I did everything, you know, but, you know, things happen for a reason. You know, and I think that was God's way of telling me to sit down. Let's get focused and let's start doing what you really want to do. Because I never envisioned myself working a 9 to 5 forever. That's just, come on, you know, like, it's okay for, you know, but if you're a person that dreams and a person that want more out of life, that's not what's going to be the end all be all.
Right.
You know, so for me, COVID was a blessing because it got me time to go ahead and put everything in order, get it, you know, in perspective, and put everything just pushing. You know, it just gave me time to really just get in touch with God and myself and just be like, hey, what we doing? Give me the answer, God. You know, I'm listening. And my health just started getting better, and once I got stronger, man, I hit it full force, and I've been blessed, man. God's been blessing me, man. I have no complaints, man. I have a second chance at life right now, you know, like, so it's just, I'm just very honored and grateful to have another chance to make a difference, you know, and I got kids too that look up to me, so I have a lot of reasons why not to give up, you know?
Right.
Why not to give up and keep pushing, you know? And this was LA Wave has always been something that I wanted to do.
You talked about it all the time. We were all like, when's that EP gonna drop?
All the time.
That's all
man.
we did was ask about when's it gonna drop. But it was such a shock, and God bless you and your family and you recovering, because when I did find out, I was just like, wait, 2 parts of those sentences don't add up. You said, what happened to Martin? I was just like, you know, because you're not out there sneaking and geeking. You're not out there doing any of that. And, you know, it's been brought up to my attention quite a bit. Like when you have that message come up that you can go at any time for any reason. And I forget that. Or even what happened with that crash that just happened on La Brea and Slauson. I'm always out there.
Just like that.
I'm always out there. That's Black Beverly Hills. I'm always out there. And 6 people gone like that during rush hour. Like that's insane to me, you know. So I'm absolutely glad you're here.
You can't take it for granted, man.
You
can't take every second of life, minute, second, however you look at it, you can't take it for granted.
Right.
Man, you just never know. You know, you could, like I said, I felt I was the healthiest person. I was putting on weight. I was working out.
I would see you in the gym.
You know, eating right and everything, and no, you know, God was like, look, sit down. We got other plans, you know, and I'm on my journey now, you know, and I'm just glad I'm able to help, you know, make a difference in other people through my story. You know, I'm never scared to tell my story because you never know who it can help, you know, so my story, I've always been trying to be as transparent as I possibly can when it comes to telling my story. You know? So definitely, man, you know, my message is just keep pushing, man. Just keep pushing. Don't give up. Keep pushing, man. Like,
hold on a second.
Like great in Nipsey, you know, like.
Hold on a second. Going. Wait a minute. My brain almost let me forget, boy. Don't you have an album? Don't you you rap? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I know you did, and it sounded good.
You know
Damn
what?
it. And
I've you know, rapping has always been around me.
I need to
I've
hear it, though.
always grew up with friends.
Can we find it?
You know what? We probably can. It was so long ago, man. Like that's something
I don't care. I know it's somewhere.
I could probably find.
I need people to know I need people to know how talented you are.
Yeah, man.
You know, because I know you cook.
Yeah, definitely. I have cooked. I have some chefing experience.
You have some chefing experience, and I want to know more about the product though too, because the whole thing about the plant plug is, I know we talked about this in the last episode. There are so many people trying to steal my name, but who is actually out here putting people on, putting people up on game, and plugging other people? That's why I'm here. Pretty much we have the same goal, but I really want people, and I need people to know about your product. And
definitely,
because I don't have waves yet, I'm not taking my hat off.
Well, you know,
my hair's a little ashy right now.
What I want people to know, you know, it does say LA Waivers. It is LA Waivers, you know, and you know it does.
Get in the camera, right in the lens.
Specialized for waves, however, because the products are all natural, you know, it's for any hairstyle.
Oh, so it's like is it like a light hold pomade?
Light hold pomade, washouts easy, all natural. The ingredients is lime oil, jojoba oil, vitamin E oil, eucalyptus, shea butter, and beeswax for a little hold. But it's very light, you know. And I've been using this This same formula I've been using for a while now.
Okay.
For a while, since over 10 years now.
So you finally got it patented, packaged in
formulated to how I wanted it to be, just right, perfect. You know, most people that try it, they love it. You know, I mean, smells good. You know, I don't know if you smelled it before.
I want to smell it. See, a lot of people don't really know what goes into this stuff too.
Yeah, I mean, the process is definitely.
Ooh, that's nice.
It's definitely, you know, strenuous because you want to be as.
It's a little sweet though too. Like you know, like it kind of smells like Skittles.
A little bit. I was going for something like that, but more of a clean, you know, clean smell, you know, because the worst thing you want is to have product in your hair and it doesn't smell right, and then it, you know.
You smell wild. Like, does anybody else smell like Pep Boys in here?
Yeah, you don't.
You smell like a tire yard. Ooh, that's you. What do you put in your head? Oh, put the hat back on.
Definitely not what you want, you know. And then when it's sweating out, you don't, you know, you just
remember
don't want that. Yeah.
You know, people are gonna know how old we are now. Back in the day when the Jerry curl was dripping and it was just black all down your neck.
That's not what we want over here. Yeah, but you know,
especially with this humidity. Good
definitely,
Lord.
I got the oil too. This is all natural oil. This is vitamin E with the jojoba as well right here. Good, you know, oil.
Will it
is
get
good
my
for you.
edges back?
I mean, the oil is definitely promotes health growth, healthy hair. Shine, gives it good shine, you know, it gives it a good healthy look, you know. I mean, my hair, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but this is all I use. I don't use anything else but LA
It's
Wavers,
laid, it is shiny, it is glistening.
Definitely.
Your hair looks great.
And, you know, I got brushes too. Everything is packaged up, you know.
Let them see the brush.
Packaged up, LA Waver logo.
See, I'm here for the engraving.
You know.
Look at that.
I didn't want to put a little sticker. I want the engraving.
No, of course. The sticker will wash right off.
Board bristle, you know. That's a medium soft right there, not too hard.
Oh, medium soft. That means when your mom hits you with it, it won't be as bad.
No, if your mom hits you with this, you ain't going to do whatever you think.
There's a difference between getting hit with that part and accidentally getting hit with that part. Those are two different experiences.
You're probably going to get an engraving in your skin. You're going to be LA wavered out, you know. But definitely, man, this is good. This is what I use on my hair to brush. This is how I got the tsunamis in my hair right now. So definitely LAWavers.com is where you can find this. I got merch too.
There you go. I
got merch and everything, shirts, sweatsuit outfits, hats, whatever you need is all there.
And I saw you had the product shop on Instagram too. They can hit the little button.
Hit the button. I'm trying to make it as accessible for you as possible.
And do you have like a full package, a full kit?
I got the starter kit right here for you as well. So the starter kit, it comes with everything in there. You get the
look at the little brush, man, Cam. Look at that.
You know what I mean? I got the brush, man, right there, and it comes with a brush, of course. Comes with a icy pomade. Got the do-rag.
Icy. There's the do-rag. I was waiting for that.
Do-rag. Let me show you the do-rag.
Yeah, how much is the kit?
The kit right now is going for $39.99.
$30?
$39.99.
I thought he was gonna say $50.
No,
I straight up thought he was gonna say $50.
No, $39.99.
Wow, right.
I know how. Yeah, we got to get you going, man. Don't worry. I'm
gonna
take care of you before I leave.
Yeah,
man.
so when you take off your hat, everybody's like, damn.
We got the oils.
Right. Look at that. It's so lush.
And then I got the combs. You know, I got to throw the combs in there because you can't have waves without combs.
Hey, you gonna pay my rent too? Everything's in that box.
Everything's in the box.
Everything's in that box.
You can't miss. Anybody who's starting their wave journey definitely should start with the starter kit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, the starter kit. Once you get going, then you can buy, you know, little items here and there just to keep up with your
And the kids get wavy too. Like, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, kids get wavy. My sons, you know, they were on their wave journey for a while. Right. But, you know,
it's a discipline for sure.
It's definitely a discipline, you know. So for them, you know, and they play basketball. You know, they AAU tournaments, so they sweat a lot. So for them, they got discouraged fast. So right now, they doing, you know, all the kids doing the wild look or whatever. But they still use the ingredients, the oils to keep it on point. You know what I mean? So. Definitely. Everything, you know, and I wanted everything to be natural. Everything is as natural as possible. I didn't want nothing to be chemical.
See, because that's what the Plant Plug is all about. We got natural products. Speaking of natural products, we talked about in the last episode, pink sauce, right? Not to have that spill all into every episode I have, but people don't really know the reason why these laws exist when it comes to getting licenses, getting insured, is to protect the customer too. So like there's this thing called cottage law that I just learned about where in every single state, there's a list of items that you can legally make from your kitchen without having to have inspections and licenses. Right. And hair gel is not one of them, but we don't eat hair gel. I hope you guys aren't eating these products.
I hope not.
Do not eat this.
Please don't eat it.
I do not eat this.
Please do not eat.
Oh my God, please do not eat it.
wouldn't be good.
But like when it comes to plug sauce, the reason why I'm only giving to friends and family is because I need to get licensed. And I need to get things right. And I'm a big food safety person. I went from food safety to grocery to working in the gym. And I learned all the protocols in the gym.
Yeah.
I did not play when it came to my cleaning. Because ringworm is a big problem in gyms. Nasty asses.
I will say.
Athlete foot, nasty asses.
You definitely were one of my.
Like, I stayed on that Fabuloso.
One of my employees at the time who didn't play, so.
I was there till 3 in the morning sometimes. Yeah, I didn't leave.
You definitely made my job a lot easier.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And that's a good feeling to know you don't have to worry, Especially we were what, 24 hours, you know what I mean?
So only closed 2 days a year.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And I worked every holiday. I was a maniac.
I was a maniac.
You didn't play.
Yeah, you didn't play.
So I didn't play. But I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by BBC. Not what you think. The Black Business Clique is what you are going to think. They are actually a family-based business out of Oakland that has a huge network as far as friends, family, business owners, black entrepreneurs, and real legit promo. There's so many promo pages, especially if you put hashtag black anything, we get these bots, right? Remember the logo thing happened to both of us. Yeah. The logo thing happened to both of us. They got us. They got Mish too.
Man.
All three of us have logos from those same bots. I don't know why, but they jump on black-owned business like the plague. But Black Business Clique are literally people. They're not bots. They have great engagement. They know the game when it comes to promo. They have amazing brunches, and you don't have to pay $500 to get a seat at the table, right? So we all help put each other on game. So if you are in California, specifically in the Bay or Oakland, shout out to Black Business Clique. They'll help get your page with engagement, promo, and also you'll feel connected to somebody, and they actually check in with you. So it's a marketing agency without marketing agency prices.
Nice.
Because I know I ain't. I looked it up. The average event planner and social media person, I guess, comes at a minimum $55,000 a year. A minimum. And that's not insurance and benefits. I'm not doing it. We're not doing that. I'd rather buy plants. I'd rather plants. You got any plants in your life?
You know what?
Cannabis counts. We could talk about cannabis on this show.
That's a way of life.
We could talk about cannabis on this show.
That's
yes,
a way
we can.
of life, of course. We know about that. But you know what? As far as growing plants, I've tried to, but it's sad. But I mean, I'm a busy person, man, so I can't really tend to them like I would want to.
Right.
My fiance is better off in that field.
Okay.
She got a couple plants that she's growing right now. I don't quite know what they are, to be honest, but they on the patio growing. They're doing their thing.
Get the fiance some plants.
Yeah. So she loves plants. I try to get her flowers like every week. New ones.
Get her some zinnias.
I might have to come over there. Yeah,
you got to get a couple plants. But speaking of plants, we're going to talk about the plant of the day. Well, if you guys guessed, the plant of the day is mint, but I have multiple types of mint because we're only used to the mint that we find in like gum, right? So we got a couple of plants. I'm trying not to knock over my phone. So this one is actually in the mint family. This one's called lemon balm. Remember, do not smoke the stuff I bring on this show, okay? Do not smoke it. So this is called lemon balm, and this is actually very relaxing. You can crush the oils in your hand, and it's also super easy to grow. I scorched this one a little bit because this is what it looks like when it's neglected. So imagine if I was to pay attention. So lemon balm has very, very relaxing properties. It's great in the tea.
Wow.
And also, it is good for sleep, and it's supposed to help with anti-anxiety.
Really?
Okay? Yes.
Good with sleep.
It's supposed to help with sleep. You want to smell that?
So how would you normally take that? You would blend it up?
So with the oils, what you can do is you can take a piece of the plant and hang it upside down to dry, and then you could just pour it directly on it as a tea and have it steep.
Word.
Yeah. And then, see, that's my jam.
Yeah, I smell the lemon in there too.
Yeah, that's my jam.
I love
what
lemon.
else we got?
I'm a lemon head. I love it.
Woo! Speaking of functified, this is yerba buena. This is great for digestion, and also if you know somebody with halitosis, be like, hey, player, just take a couple pieces of this and chew on it, because I am not letting you in my house like that.
Yeah, this one's stronger.
Absolutely not. You could have the health department here and everything. Not with that breath. So that one is yerba buena, and it's also good for digestion.
Yerba buena.
Yerba
buena.
Yep.
Yerba buena.
Yerba buena, and last but not least,
good
which
for
is
digestion.
This is my spearmint. This is either spearmint. No, this is chocolate mint. I think this is chocolate mint. It's just a very modest mint, And the thing about mint is that it actually grows sideways. It's one of the most invasive plants. So whenever you do grow a mint or a mint variety, you want to make sure you grow it in a container by itself. It will take over your whole yard, your whole lawn, unless that's the goal, and you won't be able to pick it out for over a year.
So it outgrows every other thing?
It just takes over everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it starts growing from the side. So it's not about what we see on top, it's what we see on bottom. That's why these plants are still alive.
That all mints or that particular
all mint?
Oh, wow.
All mint. Did you take the spearmint? You gotta smell that too. So in my book of Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs, I need to get a hoodoo one because this is definitely not African.
That is dope.
Thank you. So mint. Mint is, gender is masculine, the planet is Mercury, and the element is air. The powers include money, lust, healing, travel, exorcism, and protection. Didn't we get exorcism last time? Is there a theme? Am I so... Magically uses. Mint has long been used in healing potions and mixtures, and the leaves, freshly rubbed against the head, are said to relieve headaches. Mint worn on the wrist assures you that you will not be ill. Stomach problems can be alleviated by stuffing mint and anointing it with healing oils. Mint is used for travel spells and to provoke lust. You guys. Anyways. Its bright green leaves and crisp scent led it's in use for money and prosperity spells. The easiest to which place a few leaves in your wallet or
Your wallet?
If you guys don't. If you don't.
All right.
Hold on a second. Just give me the whole thing. Just why not? You need some? You need some money?
I'm feeling like it's only right that I put a little in there.
You need some player? Yeah, I got you. You got you. We over here.
Let me put the lime, the
lemon one.
Like
it smells good though.
Lemon head, so let me.
You hand somebody some change and be like, "What you on?"
Right.
What? The things that we don't know, right?
Man,
I'm having a time. I'm having a time. Yeah. Speaking of natural.
Natural, man. All the good,
you know what?
Everything good come natural, man.
Okay, and to rid a place of evil, sprinkle salt water with fresh sprigs of mint and rosemary. Fresh mint laid on the altar will call in good spirits. Mint is a general term for anything in the Mithna family. There it is, everybody. There it is, everyone. So mint. It's one of the easiest things to grow, in my opinion. They do like water and a lot of sunlight, but they can go crazy. They can go crazy in just a container by themselves. And if you forget about them for a little bit, you'll be fine.
And that what do you call those? I'm sorry.
Containers?
The containers you
These
have
are half-gallon nursery pots.
Half-gallon.
These are half-gallon nursery pots. I do suggest like a 5 or 12 gallon because you'll get a big old mint bush. You get it, and then
so it will overflow over the container, or
it'll grow. It can grow high and grow out, and then drip down too. It's absolutely beautiful. So that is our plant of the day, everybody. So another thing that I like to tell people to do, because I like to tell people to do, apparently, not you though. I let you tell me what to do. Is what y'all should be doing, right? What should y'all be doing? First of all, this is another episode. Y'all should be composting. I am tired of seeing so much food go to waste.
Yeah.
So much food can actually be turned into black soil. I compost and add to my own plants. I'm not trying to get y'all's table dirty, but we can reduce our waste by up to 35% just by putting our scrap food, vegetables, and eggshells especially in a container. All you have to do is drill holes. I'm gonna do a compost special. Watch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring the worm goons. I'm gonna bring the homies, and we're gonna do dirt. I do dirt. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely do dirt. That's what you guys should be doing. But that's another episode. But on this episode, what you should be doing is learning about saving water. How can we save water? We are in extreme drought. It is scary because actually California does not get, California is a huge, huge state and it's mostly desert, right?
Yeah.
But did you know that LA doesn't get their water from anywhere near here? We get it from the valleys. The valley's way up there.
Right.
We take it from the natives that live in the valleys and it's tunneled down here. We get rain, 3 times a year now. It is super humid out here, and it's sticky. This is hurricane weather without the hurricane. I was going to say without the cane. No, this is hurricane weather, and we ain't got a drip and a drop. So the thing about saving water, how can anybody save water? It's super simple. Now, I'm not going to resort just to the 5-minute showers, because I know people like their long showers, but what you can do is while your water gets hot, you could have a pitcher or a bucket, a clean bucket, please, and you can save the water while the water gets hot, and then you can use that to water your plants. Now the next best thing would be invest in a rain barrel, because I don't want to wait till we get to survival mode for people to actually do this, right? Because doomsday preppers have been doomsday prepping since 2000, since 1999, but before some of y'all were born.
2K.
Right.
Y2K, that's what
we're getting closer to, I told y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a rain barrel, you can get one. You can make one out of a bucket with a couple of holes. Also, the city, check out 211-311 for local materials. We got blessed with 4 rain barrels. I have them at the mini farm, and it makes the biggest difference. And the chickens love that water.
Okay.
You got to come visit the chickens, Martin. They lay the best eggs, and I gift them. I can only gift the chicken eggs. And now, to the next segment, what y'all should be growing. We talk about zones all the time on this show, right? We're zone 10. If anybody doesn't know, every single part of the United States is put and sanctioned, like separated into zones. It can be easily found on the back of any seed packet. So we're in zone 10, okay? Zone 10 gang, all day. So I think y'all should be growing green beans. Y'all should be growing green beans, and let me tell you why. They are nitrogen rich, meaning that they can add nitrogen and bring your soil back to life. They are also very resilient, and they can grow in drought-ridden areas. The Native Americans actually used to just take their seeds and throw them out because they were pushed into areas where land was scarce, as well as you didn't get a lot of water. And that was when you had to dig a hole till you hit the water well. That wasn't, we ain't got no pipes and no faucets and no mowings and no fancy drip rainwater showers. No, you had to go find your water. So let's not get back to that place, people, please. But you should be growing green beans because they're great. They're full of fiber and they're full of protein. And green beans grow great with corn, squash, and other beans. There are so many beans out there. There's lima beans, adzuki beans, black beans, pinto beans. Great for a first-time grower. They sprout in about 5 days. They sprout. They can grow up to 2 feet tall. Great along a fence if you don't have a lot of space. And then also, if your beans grow out, you can actually dry them, crack them open, and you'll have seeds again.
Wow.
Same thing with beans. These things grow great together, complementary. Ferry Morse, this is the second episode with y'all on here. I'm checking for you. I hope you're checking for me. But you guys should be growing green beans. Actually, my favorite one right now is the Kentucky Wonder green bean. It is huge, long, and tall, and they snap really well. And also, when you have fresh food, you don't need to cook it for very long. Because when I was growing up, that county food green bean gave me nightmares, especially when you got the juice in your dessert.
You know, it's crazy because this is not the popular vegetable, you want to say, like, especially amongst a lot of kids, you know, like it's hard to get my kids to eat vegetables and different type of vegetables,
right?
You know, like, so definitely, I love green beans. I mean, I've always ate them, you know. I love all vegetables, to be honest, but I'm trying to get my kids to be more open-minded to all the other vegetables, you know. So I think growing them will definitely help them.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
With the process of helping them eat, because I would feel that would be more, you know.
Hold on, peep game. Look at this. Doesn't that look familiar to you?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
It's like a pinto bean.
Right. Did you know the beans in your kitchen are technically seeds? So that's 69 cents. Are beans still 69 cents a bag?
I don't know. Yeah. They're still cheap.
Okay,
yeah, cheap.
So that bag of 69-cent beans are actually seeds. You know why? Because they're just dried. They're not parboiled. They're not flash frozen. So technically they're seeds. So you probably, being the chef that you are, Martin, you probably have seeds in your kitchen right now and didn't even know it.
Right. I do. Then that's what I need to get more into, just getting more involved with my plants and growing and your food and stuff like that.
So and I want more community gardens. For those that are in apartments, we don't own our spaces because we have landlords and stuff like that, and they're not privy and they're not down for what we're really trying to do.
I love that you said, you know, wanting to get everybody to start now as opposed to wait to the last minute. You know, like, this is something we should have been doing. You know, we should have been growing our own plants, our own, just everything. Just, you know,
it was taken from us.
Yeah, of course, you know, but we know now. Yeah. We know we can do it. We know it's there. You know, it's just getting that engine back going for us to get it back going. So I mean, I won't talk about it. I'm gonna come check you out. So, because, you know, I'm on a health craze anyway. I have to eat healthy, you know, with all my health, you know. So
this is heart healthy, bowel friendly.
Definitely.
You know, and green beans are supposed to be green, not brown. You know, I remember that used to mess me up. So you get your little tray of county food, and the green bean juice would wiggle its way into your dessert, and you,
it was over after that.
It's over. Just throw the whole tray in the trash.
Done
Throw
deal.
the whole tray in the trash, because I'm done. So that's for you. That's from me to you.
Oh, I appreciate
So when you're ready to start, container friendly, you can do like a 5-gallon pot, and you can have your green beans going. And you're like, if you have a balcony, you can start a little container garden.
Okay.
It's not super hard. It starts with 1 bean, 1 seed. Look at me. Start with 1 plant.
1 plant.
Look, a mess.
Now. Plant plug.
A mess.
The plug. The plug. 1 plant to the plug.
For real. But, you know,
that's what's up.
Climate change is real. And I remember at a point in my life I was a non-believer. And I did a little bit more research. That's all it takes, like 5-10 minutes, and to jump into it. And I see how systemically and how environmentally it's affecting us in the concrete jungle.
Yeah.
And people don't realize how this was set in place for us to fail environmentally, our air not being clean. LA got an F in air quality.
That's bad.
F is not good. C's get degrees, but F means you're failing. I don't know if you can come back from that. We're gonna have to hold you back a grade. You're gonna be a super senior. You're gonna be the biggest kid on the football team.
F
okay, that's an F.
Fantastic.
Yeah, F does not mean fantastic in this case. So when it
not.
comes to things like that, I want people to understand what redlining has done to us as a society. And Long Beach is part of that. South Central is part of that. San Pedro is part of that. All that's part of that. And purposely, they did not put trees for us to bear fruit. Did you know that most of the trees we have on the streets are male? Because the male creates the pollen and the females create the fruit.
Wow. Allergies.
Acting up. Hooked on Zantac. Hooked on nasal sprays. Hooked on Mucinex. Y'all sick.
Yeah.
That's why those CVS receipts are so long. They have enough money to print those receipts out. They got the ink because y'all give them the money. I can't go out. My nose clogged.
Clogged up. Yeah. It's bad. See,
and it all serves, and it all cycles, and it all goes back, and it's all relative. When I tell people, hey, even eating plant-based, it was a choice, that's it back in the day, right? Just for health. Now it's a social, economic, political thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can get swole off of spaghetti and noodles. You really can. And I don't have any basil today, but the whole point is that it all goes back into, because if I'm not sick, nobody's making money off of that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
If I'm not sick, I'm not for sale in that way.
Can't make money if I heal you. I need you to keep coming.
That's right.
back,
we are products of our environment, and I want people to understand that. Like, we still come from where we come from. Like, as a plant-based person, I'll still tear up some Takis and some Oreos. Nonetheless, is that slowly implementing things. That's what's always worked for me.
Yeah.
Is slowly add. So now I crave based on sight because of what I've grown. Like, I was a meat and cheese girl. What is this? Get this out of my face. And then once I got older, I crave these things. Like, I want green beans right now because fresh green beans, they're so bomb. Fresh peas, and I just eat stuff straight out the garden now. I know where my dirt has been. I know what touched my soil. I know what you mean. So yeah. I want everybody to connect with that one way or another, and everybody deserves that. And if not our parents did that first.
Yeah.
Our parents. And a lot of agriculture comes from Mexico. So many people have no idea that agriculturally, not only do we import so much from Mexico, a lot of our practices come from Mexico.
Yes.
Have you been?
I haven't been in a while.
So you have been?
I've been when I was younger. It's been a while since I've been, and I'm don't kill me, I hope my dad don't,
Your dad's like...
He's going to be on my head. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been, but yeah, I'm planning to go back real soon.
Okay.
Real
Country
soon.
or the city where your family's from?
Well, they're from Guadalajara, Mexico.
Oh, they're from Guadalajara?
Yeah, Guadalajara,
okay.
Mexico. So it's been a long time. I think I was in the 7th grade.
Martin.
It's 7th grade, so that's bad. Yeah.
So I went to Mexico. I went to Mexico when I was 19.
Well, yeah.
So it's been that long.
It's been a while. Yeah, I've been to Baja, Mexico.
Yeah, but the touristy stuff is not the same.
But the real deal,
when you're actually
it's been a while. Yeah,
okay.
It's been a while.
When it's safe, we'll get when it's safe, environmentally and healthfully, we will get you back to Mexico.
I will definitely be there.
We will get you back to Mexico for sure.
To see out there.
Okay, you gotta get a wavy.
Good thing. On Facebook, I still got a Facebook specifically for my family. Because that's how I keep in contact with family out of state and it's all over the place. So I talk to some of my cousins, my primos and primas, so. It's good. I love it.
You gotta get them wavy, Martin.
Yeah. Of course. Everybody gonna get wavy. Everybody's gonna be wavy. It's a lifestyle, baby.
Right. Absolutely. So I want to thank you for being on the show. I really appreciate you. Of course. You gotta come back. You gotta come to the mini farm. You gotta party with us.
I'm coming back to whatever I get invited to.
Yeah. What's your number one dish to make, though?
My number one dish to make?
When it comes to Chef Martin.
You know what? That's a hard one, man.
There's two different things, but what you like to make and what people ask of you. Those are two different things as a chef.
Okay. So me personally, I love to make oxtails.
Okay.
That's my thing. You know, my mom.
What style oxtails, though? What style do you make them?
My style.
Okay.
My style. My style.
Yeah.
You know, they're bomb. You know, I love them. Okay. You know, and then the dish that people always want me to make. You know, normally because I'm catering or I'm doing something like that. It's the pineapple bowls, the surf and turf
so you
pineapple
do
bowls.
that.
Yeah, I do the pineapple bowls.
Cam, if you need some pineapple bowls, I got you. I told you, I always know a guy.
You know somebody somewhere, but yeah,
I always know a guy.
In the summer, especially by the pool, you know, it's just great for pictures. It just tastes good. You know, I'll do teriyaki, garlic butter, whatever you like. You know, so, but I can cook pretty much anything. You know, I've always been a person to just look at a recipe and just knock it out.
And you like hot though, right?
I've always been a spicy person, man.
Okay.
But due to health reasons, I have to cut back.
Because I gave you some plug sauce.
I'm trying to plug sauce.
Okay.
Believe it. It might take
it easy.
Yeah, I'm going to take it easy.
That plug sauce, it's nice.
Once I taste it, I'll know how I can.
You got to put it on your pineapple bowls.
Oh, man. We're going to, hey.
If you need it by the jug, I got you.
Talk it. Let's talk it.
If you need it by the jug.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who love spicy, man. But, you know, I cut back a little, but I'm going to definitely do that plug sauce. I have to try it. You know,
okay.
It's mandatory.
Because what I saw the other weekend was no joke. I've never seen so many grown men cry at Grind Face Hot Sauce Challenge.
Oh, it's like that.
It was bad.
It's like that.
It was awful. And I brought plug sauce, and they were eating it, and they were like, "This actually tastes good." And then somebody that dropped out of the competition early, he's like, "Who made that sauce?"
Is it more on the sweet side or is it more
Well,
tangy?
we had 3.
Oh,
so the plug sauce, the habanero one, that one's sweet with pineapple. The gumbo sauce, that was smoky with 7 different peppers.
Woo.
That one was not supposed to be
7 peppers.
It wasn't supposed to be flavorful. It was black cobra, cayenne, habanero, ghost pepper, serranos.
You said ghost?
Yeah, ghost. Serranos, shishito, and I had 2 different type of jalapenos. Yeah. So this is Japanese. It's mostly mild. Like a lot of people saute them and stuff them.
Japanese hot is a different hot for me.
Wasabi,
pure wasabi
root. Pure wasabi root. Like what we have in the grocery store is like paste, already pre-made glue.
Yeah, that real.
No, when you get that real wasabi. I have a story. It's kind of we're on that par anyways, right? I went to Little Tokyo to have cause I have a problem. I'll eat gas station sushi. I don't know why. I have an affinity for it. I have a problem. Like if it's in 7-Eleven, I don't know.
You are brave.
So I don't know what my problem is. I'm like, we got to pull over on this road trip, and I got to get some gas station sushi. I just need it.
My God.
So I went to Little Tokyo for the first time and got sushi because their restaurants are actually of the culture.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, wasabi, I love that. I threw up at the table.
Oh my God, I believe it.
I had to go to the back because they were gonna kick me out of there if they're like it was bad because it got you so. It's from the root. Yeah. I didn't know wasabi was a root. I thought it was like a green thing that comes out of a toothpaste tube. It is a white root of death.
Yes.
And it will clean out the back of your eyeballs. You don't need to go to the optometrist or nothing. You will just scrape. You got cataracts? Put some wasabi. No, please don't do that.
Yeah, clear up.
Please don't do that. Plant Plug help cure my. It's trying to help cure my cataracts, and now I'm blind. Please do not listen to me when it comes to this stuff. That is a joke. Don't make me bust out the disclaimer. But yeah, I want to thank you for being on the show. I want to thank you for coming to the Innovative Culture Studio. I love it here. They make you feel like family. You are family.
No, we family.
And
now.
Also, come back and party with
I'm
us.
here
The 33rd compound. I know he's not leaving though. We got to get him a kite.
I'm gonna be that cousin that always bothers you.
You can sleep here if you want.
Yeah, hey. Get your Z's in if you need to.
Right. Yeah. And get back in it. You wake up, what happened? Right. What I missed. You didn't miss a beat. Yeah, there you go. So thank you, everybody, for checking out the Plant Plug podcast. We are on Spotify, Apple Music. We are on YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram, plantplug_podcast. And then also, everything that you see here today, you can either get it from me, you can get it from Martin on lawaivers.com. And also, this book will be in the description box. I'm not writing my own because this is full of magic and spells. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Peace.
Innovative.